Hello YouTube, Real Shooting here, and in today's video we're going to be testing out 4 different rounds from the 22 long rifle. Again, I'm taking out my Ruger Precision Rimfire rifle. Very nice rifle, very accurate. Again with the bench rest. Got my little camera tripod. I'm going to be testing out these 4 different rounds here. So now I've already shot these 2 and this one out of the gun. This one, not so good. These 2 are pretty close to each other in terms of group sizes. Now this one, I'm expecting it to be about the same as this, but I'm curious to see which one is better. Maybe they'll be about the same, maybe there will be a clear difference. All these rounds here I'm able to find locally, so I'll list out the prices real quick. This is about 3 something for 50 rounds. This one's about 21 something at Walmart for 325 rounds. This is about, I want to say $4.99 or $5.99 for 50 rounds, and this is pretty much the same, about $4.99 $5.99 for 50 rounds. So of course when you pay more you expect better groups. Also I bought some new targets, ready to try these out. They're a bit smaller. I'll be shooting these at 50 yards again. That's what my scope is sighted in at. I did sight them in with the CCI mini mags, but even if we don't hit the target right on the dot, we're just going to be checking group sizes. So point of impact may vary because of course all these rounds have different, actually they're all 40 grain bullets, but they all do have a different feet per second rating. Anyways, you guys stay tuned. I'll see you out at the range. Alright you guys, got a light drizzle. That sucks. Wet my target. It'll be alright. So here we got Federal Auto Match, Federal Champion, CCI Standard, and then the Aguila Super Extra. Look at this group right here. That's the best group so far. I didn't think it would do so good because this was the brass round nose or copper plated round nose instead of these. All these are solid lead round nose. These are always going to hit lower, that CCI Standard, because I'm sighted in with the mini mags. This group was way off. Look at that. That's Federal Champion. I've had the worst groupings with those rounds every single time, but this one surprised me here. So that, not expecting that. I feel like I always get flyers. That one's not bad at all. Federal Auto Match, they're still pretty close. We're going to try the same rounds over here again, fill up the rest of the target, and then I'll keep the target. You guys stay tuned. Alright you guys, there's the next rows with the Federal Auto Match. Pretty good group there. It's alright. Not as good as we were getting earlier. And then Federal Champion. That was a good group. That one we did have a flyer. CCI Standard. This was good. 1 flyer. This was good. 1 flyer. Aguila Super Extra. Wide group. Wide group. I'm going to put up the next target, and here what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot all the targets with the same ammo across. Maybe we'll see how that closes up the groups. You guys stay tuned.
Shot it 5 times, huh? Yeah. That's enough for me. You want to send a free throw it?
Alright, you guys, that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's the final results on the 4 different bullets I shot today in the Ruger Precision Rimfire rifle, which again is sighted in at 50 yards with the CCI mini mags, the varmint, so it's the copper plated hollow points. There you can see I didn't shoot the mini mags today. I shot Federal Auto Match. I wanted to compare that with the Federal Champion. These two are priced pretty close to each other, and then these two are also priced close to each other, the CCI Standard Velocity and the Aguila Super Extra. Now as you can see from the groups, that was a pretty good group. That was the first group shot with the Federal Auto Match. All 4 rounds are touching each other here. We did have 1 flyer. Federal Champion, just as I have expected, we had a couple of flyers, 2 of them. One of these, you can kind of tell that bullet definitely turned sideways. That happens sometimes with bulk ammo. You're gonna see, I forgot what they call it, like a keyhole, where the lead bullet actually turns sideways in the air, and that's why it looks like that on the target. It's not just a regular circle. There's CCI Standard Velocity, pretty good group. We had 1 flyer. The point of impact on these at 50 yards is definitely lower than the target, just because of the 1070 feet per second. The rounds I'm sighted in with, I believe, run around 1200 feet per second, which I do believe is closer to this, the Super Extra. That's why we have a pretty good group here, and they're closer to the target. Now I'm just gonna show you guys, we'll go through all the Federal Auto Match. That was a good group. That one's not too bad. 4 shots all touching, 1 off to the right. This group was really low and to the right. I think the wind definitely started to pick up towards the end of the day. And then these are all off to the right. They were all off to the right. But that doesn't matter. We're really looking at the group size, because even if we sighted in with this ammo, then they all be pretty close to the target. I believe these run around the same as the Standard Velocity. What I noticed with these is they go low and off to the right. The CCI Standard Velocity, they definitely hit center, but just lower from the target. So let's compare it to the Champion. There's the Champion, like I said, that won a couple of weird shots there. This was a good group there. They're all touching each other, all 5 shots. Then right here too, another good group. We definitely had 3 of them right there, pretty close to each other. 1 above it, 1 off to the bottom and right. These, I don't know how that happened. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in line, but like side by side, and 1 off to the bottom. And then CCI Standards, like I said, they hit lower than the red dot, so that's a good 4 shots right there. 1 off to above them. Again, 4 shots touching each other. 1 off to the right a little bit, a little high. And these were a little bit below the target, so probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Aguila Super Extra. That was a really good group. That's my favorite group today. All 5 shots right there, 1 solid hole. These were, I believe that's 3 shots here, and then 4 and 5. And then look at that, those 3 are really close to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had a flyer. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know which of these is your favorite rounds. I will be testing out a couple more different 22 rounds. I really didn't want to take all the different brands, because I'm still getting the barrel dirty on this rifle, but so far I've already shot 500 rounds through it. I believe it does like the Aguila Super Extra better, but when shooting lead rounds most of the time and then shooting the copper plated bullets, it is going to vary the accuracy for the copper plated bullets. If I only shot copper plated rounds and then shot these, I think we would have had better groups, because the barrel would have had the copper plating inside the rifling, whereas in today's shooting we mainly had a lot of lead and then this, so it was a bit different. I might need to do that eventually, where I just shoot copper plated rounds for a test, and then another video just lead round nose bullets. But we'll see as we keep trying different rounds. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, comment, rate, and subscribe.